Technical failure caused helicopter crash that killed Iran's president, state news agency reports. The deaths of Iran's president, Ebrahim Raisi, and foreign minister left the country without two of its most influential figures at a moment of regional and domestic tumult. Funeral services will be held in 3 cities from Tuesday through Thursday, the state media said. The deaths of Iran's president, Ebrahim Raisi, and foreign minister leave the country without 2 influential leaders at a particularly tumultuous moment of international tension and domestic discontent. Although analysts and regional officials expect little change in Iran's foreign or domestic policies. Mr. Raisi, 63, and Foreign Minister Hossein Amir Abdollahian were killed on Sunday in a helicopter crash resulting from a technical failure, Iranian state news media reported. They were traveling from Iran's border with Azerbaijan after inaugurating a dam project when their helicopter went down in a mountainous area near the city of Jolfa. Search and rescue teams scoured a rugged area of dense forest through rain and fog for hours before finding the crash site. There were no survivors. The news that the Iranian president and foreign minister were killed in a helicopter crash brought shock and apprehension about what lies ahead as the country was flung, yet again, into crisis, according to interviews with analysts and politicians inside Iran and public comments by some officials on social media. President Ebrahim Raisi was far from a widely popular or unifying leader, but in death his political opponents and rivals in Iran came together, offering condolences and messages of respect. Among them were the former presidents Hassan Rouhani and Mohammad Khatami, following an official U.S. statement that said nothing specifically about Raisi's record. Matthew Miller, a State Department spokesman, was scathing at a daily press briefing. "We have been quite clear that Ebrahim Raisi was a brutal participant in the repression of the Iranian people for nearly 4 decades," Miller said. "Some of the worst human rights abuses occurred during his tenure as president, especially the human rights abuses against the women and girls of Iran," Miller added. "That said, we regret any loss of life and don't want to see anyone die in a helicopter crash."